Hello everyone, I'm Anshu Arora. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are healthy and fit at your place. So today in this video we will learn about the topic teleconferencing. Have you ever heard the term teleconferencing? So I will be telling you about that teleconferencing. Teleconferencing is made up of two words. Number one is tele and the second one is conferencing. Here, tele means it is driven from an English word that means is distance. And the conferencing means the communication between the peoples or the discussion between the peoples. So, where two or more than two peoples that sits on a particular distance or that stays on a particular distance, they are communicating with each other through various modes. Like the mode can be of audio, it can be of video. So, it is known as the teleconferencing. Basically, it can be divided into three parts. Number one, the audio conferencing. Number second, the video conferencing. And number third is the web conferencing. So, for further detailed knowledge like its advantages, its disadvantages and the uses, we will move to our slideshow screen. In this video, we will learn about the teleconferencing system and its types. So, for further knowledge, we will move to our first slide, that is the teleconferencing. So, we know that the word tele means the distance, means a teleconferencing is made up of two words, that is the tele and the second word is your conference. Here, the word tele means the distance and the conference means the consultations and the discussion, means when two people that are separated apart from a separate distance, then they can be easily be communicate or they can discuss the things over a medium that is called the teleconferencing system. Through teleconferencing, two or more locations situated at a distance are connected so that they can hear or both see and hear each other, means when two or more than two people are separated from each other to a separate distance, then they can easily be communicate. They can share their views, thoughts, they can consult about any particular topic, they can do the business discussion, they can do the educational needs at all. By using this teleconferencing system, they can communicate, they can hear, they can both, they can see each other also. It allows the distant sides to interact with each other and with the teaching and through the phone, fax and email, means when we are talking about the teaching, teleconferencing is also a teaching aid, means it also helpful in the teaching. People can do the interactive teaching by using through the phones, fax and emails in that telecommunication system. The interaction occur in real time. Here real time means when a user has any query or any doubt from the teacher, then he or she can immediately ask and the answers come immediately from the another side. That means the real time, means as the question asked from one end, the answer will be given from the another end. This is the real time. This means the learners, participants and the resource persons are present at the same time in different locations and are able to communicate with each other. Means if the one person is presented from the one end, then the other person will also automatically be presented from the another end. It means it's a kind of meeting. Through you can share the it can be joined by connecting the link at all, by using the audio services at all. In some situations, questions can be fixed, emailed early for response by the resource person, means if it is not it is required, then the questions or the queries can be fixed or email early for response by using the resource person. Basically, the next topic is the uses of teleconferencing, means teleconferencing has many uses. Number first, it can be used in the field of education. It plays a vital role or it's a main role in the field of education. Means nowadays we are using the teleconferencing system, we can sort out the things like we can clear the doubts by using the audio conferencing, we can sort out the things, or we can giving the video lectures at all. So these all are the teleconferencing techniques or teleconferencing system that we will use in our education. The next is from the training and the development, and teleconferencing system is also beneficial. The next is for the business and the corporate communication, that the meetings and seminars took place for the business and the corporate communication, then the teleconferencing system must be used here. For the governance purposes, for medical courses and services, the teleconferencing system can be easily used. Now, some strengths of your teleconferencing system. It is accessible to the geographically dispersed groups, means it can also be accessible by using the any kind of group that can be of geographically dispersed. Okay. Communication at national, regional and local level, means each and everyone can be communicated. Doesn't matter, it can be of national level, regional level and the local level. Quality teaching using the multiple teaching resources, means by using the teleconferencing system, the quality of the teaching must be improved by using the different techniques, like we can teach the students by using the PPTs, by showing the practical on our computer screen. We can use the animations tools and all, graphics at all, so we can show the student. That makes the learning much more easier. The next is real-time interaction from remote target groups. As we have already discussed, we can do the real-time interaction, means the question from the one end can be sorted out from the another end immediately. It will take the nanoseconds. Uses of various teaching methods enhances learning, means by using the teleconferencing system we can also improve our learning, and we can also then we can upload our websites, and we can upload our things that can be beneficial for the others. Cost effective. It is the cost effective and the cost beneficial process. In teleconferencing we are not needed to move from one place to another. It can easily be done by using any of the conferencing technique, that can be audio, video and the web conferencing. So here are some strengths and the advantages of your teleconferencing system. Now the next is the types of teleconferencing system. The teleconferencing system can further be categorized into three parts. Number first, the audio conferencing. Number second, the video conferencing, and number third, the web conferencing. So now we will discuss about that one by one. So moving to our next slide, that is your audio conferencing. Audio conferencing is a two-way voice communication, means the user can communicate by using the voice medium among the multiple locations in the real time. This generally operates through the public telephones networks. Basically, the communication can be done by using the public telephone networks. Individuals' microphones for the participants and the external speakers at each location are employed in professional system to carry out the conferences in hand-free manners, means the conference can be done in two modes. Number first, we can provide the company can provide the microphones for the each participants and externally the speaker at each location. And the second thing is by using the hand-free manner, or by means if there is a phone or if there is a device, then you can put it in the center and open the voice or open the hand-free manner. Okay. The number of people that you can connect would depend on your service provider's capabilities, means the speed and the quality of your audio conferencing can be totally depends upon the network ISPs, like your Idea, Vodafone, that provides the internet services or the services to the user. In any case, it could vary from 3 to 30, beyond which it becomes the audio broadcast, means number of people can connect in that conferencing like 3 to 30, then automatically it becomes the audio broadcast service. Here are two modes of audio conferencing. Number first, by using the dial-up mode, and number second, the meet me mode. The next type of conferencing is your video conferencing. So what is it? Video conferencing in its most basic form is the transmission of the images like your videos, and the speech like your audios, back and forth between two or more physically separate locations, means as you have seen in the image on your slideshow screen, that it's an example of your video conferencing. Here number of people can communicate with other peoples by using the web cameras at all. They can watch and see the other's face on the screen, and they can easily communicate and share the thoughts and views via each other. They can generally do the meets and share the topics and discuss about anything. Okay, now here are some basic components of your video conferencing that must be required during the video conferencing. Cameras. Number 4 is the cameras. To capture and send the videos from your local endpoints, means webcam. If you are using a computer system, you are using a laptop or the mobile phones for the video conferencing, then the camera that must be of your web camera that captures and send your image to the other end. Number 2 is the video displays. To display the video received from remote endpoints, means if you record something, then it will be displayed to the other end. So the second thing that is required is your video displays. The third thing is your microphone. To capture and send the audio from your local end, means as you have seen in your headphones, that microphone is there, so from that you can send your audio from one end to another, and you are also able to listen that by using your speakers at all. That speakers to play the audio received from the remote endpoints, means by using these speakers you can hear the voice from the another end or the voice that comes from the other end. In addition of that, like your webcams, your video display, and a part of other things, two additional requirements are there that are used in the video conferencing. Number 4 is the codec. A codec, the full form of your codec is compressor decompressor. It's a device that makes audio video data small enough to be practical for sending over expensive network connection, means it can make your audio and video data small enough. That's why they can be sent or received from the network connection, means means the codec converts the analog signals. It can compress the analog signals and digitize them and transmit these signals over the digital phone, and vice versa. It can take out the digital signals from the digital phone, digitize that signals, compress this, and again it converts it into the analog signals, means it's just like a modem that can convert the analog signals into the digital and digital to the analog, but it can also compress that analog signals and digitize them. Okay, the supporting system and the network connection. The second main thing that is required for the conferencing is your network connection, your ISPs, that like your internet connection, that can be the medium or that can be the creator of your teleconferencing. Now, here are two ways of video conferencing. Number 1, point-to-point video conferencing. In this, only 2 people can took the part, and they can share their views. And in the multi-point video conferencing, it can be done in the offices, the school level, that a number of people can join these meetings. Number 4 is the point-to-point conference. Point-to-point conference, a video conference that connects 2 locations, means it can connect 2 locations. Each side sees and hear the other sides at all the time. Means here only 2 people or more than 2 people can take place, and they can connect to the 2 locations. Each side sees and hears the other side, means each and everyone can see and hear to the other. Number 2, the multi-point conferencing. A video conference that connects 2 or more than 2 people or 2 sides through the use of a multi-point control unit, means here number of people can connect with each other by using the MCU, that is the multi-point control unit. Participants at all the sites can hear one another, means each and everyone can hear one another at all the times and see the site currently speaking. But totally the video conferencing can be depends upon the internet quality of your connection, or the connection, means the quality totally depends upon the internet connection. The next thing is your benefits of video conferencing. It can improve the work quality, increase the productivity, reduce the travel cost. Reducing travel cost means if two people can communicate face to face or by using the audio thing, then they are not required or they are not needed to move from one place to another for the meetings at all. So it reduces your travel cost. For improves communication, group can meet more frequently. Means if a meeting organized frequently, then the user can share the link to the another one and they can easily be joined. They are not needed to move from one place to another, and it's also not hectic. Just like your Google Meet, if a teacher want to take the frequent meeting, then they can send you the link of the Google Meet. So the group can meet more frequently. Critical meetings can be convened in the less time, means it requires the less time. That traveling cost and traveling time must be reduced, so it can be convened in the less time. More faculty and staff can be involved, means number of people can be involved in this type of video conferencing. Now the next is your web conferencing. This takes the main part here. A web teleconferencing system uses the internet as its communication backbones. Means here the internet plays a major role in the web teleconferencing. Here web browsers are the client interface and web servers takes the request from the client and it can process that request. Means all the things can be shown by using the web browser, that is the client interface, and the server, that the web server that intercepts and process the client request. Means if the user want to perform any task, then they can give the request to the server and they can accept that request and complete that request from the client's interface. Web conferencing is used to conduct live meetings, trainings or the presentations via the internet. It plays a major role in the technological field or in the field of technology. Basically most of the meetings and training or the presentation can be done via the web conferencing. In a web conference, each participant sits at her own computer and is connected to the participant via the internet. Means each and everyone has its own computer and they can connect with the other participant by using the internet connection. This can be either a downloaded application on each other attendees' computers or a web-based application. Means if they are connected with each other, then they have the same application that can be downloaded applications, or it's a web-based application. By like if you want to connect with one another, then you can use the email services at all, that can be your web-based applications. And for any downloading, like your WhatsApp application, these all are your downloaded applications, where the attendant access the meeting by clicking on a link. Just like your Google Meet link, the attendees can access the meeting by clicking on that particular link, like by email or to enter the conference code. So that's all about this. So everyone, that's all about today's presentation. If you have any doubt, any query related to the video, then you can call me, you can WhatsApp me, or you can drop a message in the drop box. Along with this, I have also shared one PDF. So you can complete that PDF on the time and send it to me. Thank you. Have a nice day.